Hi, uh, my favorite author is Hermann Hesse. To explain why he is my favorite author, I'll have to quote him first. The quote is taken from his novel, Damien. He says, and I quote, "I wanted only to try to live in accord with the promptings which came from my true self. Why was that so very difficult?" As I read those words, I found my soul yearning for more, a feeling which I rarely get. I knew at once that I'll find the answer to many of my questions within the pages of that novel. Philosophy, religion, spirituality, and psychology are used perfectly to establish a strong connection between the novels and the reader, regardless of their place or time. I shall end as I begin with a quote that says more about him than I ever could. Every man is more than just himself. He also represents the unique, the very special, and always significant and remarkable point at which the world's phenomena intersect. Only once in this way and never again. That's all.
Okay. Who's my favorite author? My favorite author is Ilaf Shafak. She is such a smart person. I love her writing because it's always a journey and she always takes you back and forth. It's not like most stories where you're going in a straight line. Her stories are more human in the sense of trying to discover a mystery. Ilaf Shafak, I also relate to her because she writes in a language that is not her mother tongue. She writes in English, whereas she's Turkish, and that relates to me because I write mostly in English and I'm Arab. Her stories go through different times. Like she would begin a story, part of it would be as a kid, and then she would go forth to when she's older, and then somewhere in the middle, and you don't always understand everything, and then you reach a point in the book where you're like, everything starts to make sense. So that's why I love Ilaf Shafak. My favorite book for her, it is very hard to decide on one. The first book I read for her was Honor, and it was wow. And the latest book I read for her is Three Daughters of Eve. She published it very recently, like in 2016, I think. And I related to that story a lot because she talks about three girls who are roommates, and one of them is an immense believer, one of them is an atheist, and one of them is confused. And a lot of the lines from the book are written in my notebook because I relate to that a lot about being confused. So yeah, I love Ilaf Shafak. She's such a smart person. All her stories always have a twist, and then you reach the end and it starts to make sense. And it's like even when I got a book for her that I did not per se enjoy a lot while I was reading it, I did not keep up with it, and then I reached the end and I was like again. So you always reach the end and you understand that she has something important to say. So that's why I love Ilaf Shafak.
كاتبي المفضل أو الكاتب اللي ألهمني هو الروائي المصري نجيب محفوظ الحاصل على جائزة نوبل للآداب. ليش ألهمني وليش كان يعني شخص مهم جدا في مسيرتي القرائية؟ لأنه بكل بساطة نجيب انطلق من الحارة المصرية اللي هي العالم البسيط اللي احنا ممكن ما ننتبه له، وخلاها يعني حدث درامي قاس من خلاله طريقة تغير المجتمع وإيش العوامل اللي تغيرت فيه على مدى السنوات المختلفة. وأيضا خلانا ننتبه لحياة الناس العادية وكيف ممكن تكون فعلا قصص درامية وبطولية وفيها نضال وتضحية وإن كنا مش منتبهين لها. فخلاني أنتبه إنه حياة اليومية أو الحياة العادية اللي أنا بشوفها فيش فيها إشي واو أو إشي يعني ضخم، هي فعلا فيها أحداث تستحق أنها تروى إذا وجدت العين المناسبة للنظر لها ووجدت اللغة الرائعة والسرد الجميل اللي بيخليها تطلع بشكل جميل وحلو.